Welcome to We Women to All Women, another episode with the beautiful faces and beautiful soul that we are here all together. And it is just to make a difference, the difference that we can empower each other. And the topic for the day is a very beautiful one because it resembles us. This is what we are, the women and business. This is the topic for the day. And yes, since we all are brand ambassadors and since we all are into a business, the business which we have all, which we start when a girl borns, yeah. So every girl starting from the birth knows how to do business because every woman is special and we are doing somehow or the other. We don't know what we are doing, but we are into business, right? So yes, with this beautiful topic, with this beautiful souls and faces, let's start the day today and make the difference. So we will all go ahead and share our feelings about the topic. But before that, we'll take some time to introduce ourselves, okay? So we will just pass on the mics to each other to let everyone know our names and at least our places where we belong to. So starting from Loreto today, because this is the first time she is on this platform, I will pass on the mic to Loreto.
Oh, wow. Hi, Erica. I thought that everybody's going to do it so I can get what you guys are doing because it's my first time. But nevertheless, it's so nice to be here. Thank you for the invitation. My name is Loreto Shadare. I reside in Germany, but I'm from South Africa. So I'm really happy to be here. So I don't know, do I pass it on to somebody? Oh, so Miriam, I pass it on to you.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this great platform. I am from the USA. I was born in Jamaica, but reside in USA. And it's great to be a part of this wonderful All Women's group. And I pass it on to Verona.
Good morning, good evening, good night, just greetings to all. It is another wonderful session. This is Verona Willis Brown from the US, and it's always a pleasure to show up. So here we are, Women in Business. Let's go over to Rika G.
Yes, thank you so much for giving it back to me. This is Rekha Makan, and we are always a businesswomen, right? Everyone. And we will give the reasons why we are. I'm from India, and I pass on to Yasmin.
Hello, good morning. My name is Yasmin Kastan. I'm originally from Somalia, Horn of Africa, and I live in UK. I am so glad to join this wonderful women's group to empower, to raise together and be stronger and lift the rest of other women. Thank you. I pass to Amina.
Hi, hello everyone. Happy New Year again. My name is Amina Weheli, and originally I came from Somalia, an African continent, but I'm living in United Kingdom for a long time. I am a professional journalist and as well as a coach, and I'm a businesswoman who run or manage her own business company. Welcome to our show, me and my other sisters who are international and came from, different countries. So we will be here and we will talk about women and business today.
Pass the mic. Okay, let me do that. Yana, over to you.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, all you beautiful businesswomen today. Happy New Year to everyone. My name is Yana Basiglia. I was originally born in Eastern Europe in Czech Republic, and now I reside in United States in Georgia. I'm excited for today's meeting. Me and my husband, we own a business, so it's exciting to be talking about women and a business. And I don't know who I pass it on to. I'm not sure who's going next. So welcome and enjoy today's show.
Yes, Vasvi, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And firstly, I would like to welcome all the beautiful ladies over here. And good evening, everyone. And I'm Vasvi Sharma. I'm from Jammu. I'm in 12th and 17 years old. I'm proud brand ambassadors. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, over to Vanshika.
Greetings to everybody. This is Vanshika Goel and I'm from India. I reside in Silvassa, which is in Daman and Diu. And I'm currently pursuing CSE core, like I'm doing BTech from the IT Bhopal. And it's really good to see you all over here. Over to you, ma'am.
Wow, wonderful. We have Neera Angral.
Hello, everyone. Neera Angral from J&K India, brand ambassador. Happy successful year 2023 to all of you. And now I am saying that I'm a woman, businesswoman. That is advantage and challenge for me also. And I'm thinking I will be successful woman in the world. Thank you very much. And over to you, Rekha ma'am.
Wow, yes, we all are going to be successful, but yes, we will make many, many, many people in coming years, in coming time to be successful as well, because this is the vision that we have been seeing from last 4 years, 4.5 years, in fact. Yes, business and the women and the business, it is what I believe personally, if I talk about myself, a girl, when she is born, she's been taught how to take care of her house, right? From the very beginning, the challenges she goes through, right? Especially when she's been asked to get into the kitchen and prepare something. Is that not business? Right. Even I take care of the house as well as the kitchen and everything. So this is how, in every part of the world, in every part of the corner of the house or anything else, we women are leading the business, right? Don't we go online shopping to search for the lowest price deals, right? So that's business. We search for everything which is the best for us with the best deals. That's business for us, right? So yes, we will talk about it a lot more about it from, we will hear from everyone, starting from, because this topic, I believe, came from Amina. So we will start from Amina today.
Okay, sisters, and as a woman in my background, I have a mom which is still alive and my grandma which has died. Both they were business women, as well as mom was working, with the government, and as well as she has a business part-time. And my grandma, that's the way I grow up. I believe that women are a better managers when it comes to business, especially those who came from a background from the third world, like me. I came from Africa, I'm African lady. I came from Somalia. And women, moms, they know even how to manage, if they have a very small money, how to manage, how to better manage, how to put a food over the table, on the table, even if they have a very little resource. And the people I came from, Somalis, they born business. They know business. They crossed the borders, and they are all over the world, and they own a lot of business from Minnesota in America, Minneapolis to South Africa. Even if they don't have anything from scratch, they know. To me, 8 years, before 8 years, I was working with the other people. I was working with the BBC, with the other television, with the private televisions, with the other organizations. But the last 8 years, I set up my own business and I'm running it successfully. 8 years, I am on my own boss. And you know what happened? Now I have my second business. It's Ombasif. Yeah? Being Ombasif brand ambassador, that means you own your own business. And I am a woman. And I'm looking forward to make it successful as well as, like now I have a media and marketing company. Yeah, and I'm running it 8 years. And this is Ombasif. I have another business. So I am proud business woman. I am example. The ladies and my sisters all over the world who wanted to be a business manager, who wanted to run. That is why we are discussing this topic today. So I'm passing to Mariam, Sister Mariam. Thank you.
You said Miriam, correct? All right. And as Amina said, we are born business women. We are born business owners, because tidying up the house, making sure our younger siblings or even the older siblings are in check, making sure our chores are correctly done. And those are the things that our parents instilled in us from a young age. My mother, she could not read, but she was an astute businesswoman. No one could cheat her from the pennies, the dollars. She would tell you, this is $10, this is $5, and I will send you to the store and you will get sugar, rice, flour, you will get everything, and you should bring back 2 cents. And she is so correct. Now, if she sends us to the store and we come back with less than, she would say, that's not the change you should get. Is that the change that the shopkeeper gave you? Then you would say, no, mommy, I buy sweetie with it. She knows, although she could not read. And so we grew up with a sense of responsibility. And coming from a corporate background, still have a corporate job, but I have a thriving tax business. And now on passive, coming together with it, I have double business. So of course, having a business background, we are grown up to be responsible. We are responsible to our job, responsible to what our CEO or manager asks us to do, and make sure that it is done to the best of our ability. Doing that, we're able to manage our own business, because if you're not managing what you were given to do, God will not expand your bounds. He will not stretch or enlarge your territory. And so we are here sharing with others, letting them know that the same idea we have in taking care of our chores, taking care of everything. I remember our CEO, Ash, says, the way you do one thing is the way you will do everything. So if we are sloppy or we are nonchalant with other things, we will then end up being nonchalant, and we will not really rise to our true potential that God has created us to stand for. So we are here sharing and elevating and lifting others to let us know that we should take this very seriously. 2023 is a year of expansion, is a year of evolution. We're evolving in our greater self as women, as businesswomen, as all women to unperseverance. Thank you. I will pass it over to Yasmin.
Hello, beautiful ladies. As I said, my name is Yasmin, and I'm just telling to the other sisters or other young people, other friends who are watching us, why we have chosen this subject. Because we are on passive business women. We own our own company, which is over market value. Although everyone came from different walks of lives. As Miriam said, we all grown up in a life where mothers and daughters always manage their houses, income, and also how to feed the family. That's also a business responsibility. Raising kids, the girls managing with their mommies, that's already we were born to be a businesswoman. And as if I tell you, if one of you are not confident, I myself is a proof that when I was in Somalia, although I'm a political and global graduate, I was born in a city. When the civil war broke out, I experienced it to survive with my family to become a businesswoman. And from that business was not even comparable to my life or my background. We have fled 50 kilometers from where we used to live. And you know what? We have met my uncle who was living in a suburb area outside the city, 50 kilometers from the capital city, and everything was looted. All he left was a building which was shop, but everything was gone, and a concrete water tank. In Africa, or I don't know, in India, we have this built concrete water tank that you put water track waters and you resell it. How you gonna resell it? Per 1 liter, someone will come with a can and you put a liter of water. Someone will come 200 goats, you feed them with water. Donkey cars will come, you put them in a water. 50 liters of water. I started that business as a survival to feed my family. And I was 19 years old in a civil war, who was born in a big city like Western country. I refabricated that water tank, concrete water tank, and I started. I don't know, there's a lifting water that you have to fill. And that was the most amazing thing. It reflects my head, how I could be in that position. Even in the city, I used to afraid to touch the goods. And I was feeding camels, goats, water tanks, like dunk water tanks, who were feeding to suburb area farmers. And I go from there to go to farming areas, get a lot of stock, like maize and everything, and to take it back to the city. And it was fire up. It was no security. Girls were being raped. You can be looted. I survived and I did it. And when I came to UK, in which I was living more than 20 years, I was always a businesswoman. I was working with an American company called Salad Master. I was a coach with my own business, health eating coach and fitness. And I'm glad to be here. And we are in a good place. So I'm telling you this, my history, that you can be a businesswoman from selling 1 liter of water or feeding a goat in a suburb area. And you can be in a Western country and be part of big giant company like Compassive. A single mother raising 4 kids. I am proud of us and I'm proud of myself, and you can be proud of you girls You can do it. It's New Year. Get yourself together, make a goal, and see you in 6 months of your success. Thank you very much. I will pass to Fazvi. Oh, Fanishka?
Vasvi or Vanshika? Vasvi.
Vanshika can continue.
Go ahead, Vanshika, yes.
Okay, so today's topic, women and business. It's something really motivational and inspiring, I would say, because business, like on passive, starts with business. The journey in on passive, it's starting the beginning of the business. I set a small acronym. For me, what business is actually, it's the best upcoming startup invented, not affected by society and success. So it's the purest form about what a particular person, individual thinks of. Okay. You can think it like whatever you do, as if you feed someone, going on the way, you feed someone, you start doing that thing every day. Then you start it with like giving food to many people. What is it? It's business. Whether it has some earning or not, you are doing some business. From doing every core in the schools and doing it at home, everything you do is business. And according to me, you don't do business because it's just your job. You do business because you want it. Because there's a difference in getting a job and doing a business. Business is something your own startup, and it's your willingness to do something. And job is something you may like it or you may not, because it's not up to you. You don't choose it. You may get that job and you don't like it, you'll go ahead in searching for something else. But business is something you will really, you know you'll prefer a business over a job. And On Passive has given me that opportunity to become a brand ambassador of this total internet solution business. And I'm really liking it. Being a college student, it has all the apps I want. Like I need OTrim, OConnect, OMail, like everything. And doing the research on these apps, like I'm doing the research still, because I have to be very keen about all the apps and I want to promote this thing. So I'm just into it. And being a businesswoman, it is my priority and it's my main agenda to promote my business that's on passive. And yes, I'm going to do that. And also to every one of you, I would also say the same thing, that we have got this beautiful platform of representing ourselves, representing On Passive. Why not do it? Like, why not start it? And from today, take a pledge that at least we'll promote On Passive at one platform every week. Isn't it good? Okay. So over to you, Hasvi.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You almost covered some of the things which I thought. So it's okay. Yeah. Firstly, I want to greet everyone again. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, everyone. Today's topic is women and business. I think each and every girl is born as a business owner, as right side, because since childhood, girl is taught it how to be a woman. And when she grew up, she knows how to handle each and everything, whether it is about handling business or it's about managing home or raising their kids or everything. Once she get married, raising their kids, that is also, I think, the thing which she do each and everything with love and care. So each and every woman have that confidence to represent herself. But I would like to say that some women are there because who who are not confident about something, because I would like to say them that please, I'm encouraging, we all are here encouraging each and every woman out there in the world who are not yet raising their voice. Raise your voice because not to shout, but because each and everyone can listen to you. Because you cannot achieve anything if you are held back. You know, if half of you is held back, that is right. Because if half of us is working and half of us is saying that no, we can't do this, like confidence, where confidence is lacking somewhere actually. So that is what we have to do, and what we Rekha ma'am, Meera ma'am, they took a step ahead for those women to encourage them to lift up their confidence, actually raise their confidence. Literally, thanks to both of you, and hats off to both of you. And coming towards the topic, women are born leaders. They are from the CEO of the company to the raising her kids and everything. Women are strong. Rather than being emotional, they are also confident. So I would like to share that just few years back, I had a thought that I will not do a job once I will grow up. I will not do a job. I will become a businesswoman. So, and after some time, I forgot that thing that I have ever thought like that. But after coming in on passive, that suddenly, strike in my mind that yes, once I have thought that I will become a businesswoman. So, and in this younger age, I got this on passive with this tag that yes, I am the founder. We all are founders, and we are brand ambassadors. This is the thing, and women's are just one thing I would like to say, that we are get confidence, because this on passive gave us this platform to to represent ourselves, to speak up, and because we are going to women are the real architect of the country, of the nation. So we are going to represent ourselves, we are going to represent our business. So this is the thing, and we can do each and everything with the confidence. So we have to build that confidence, and we have to represent this on passive. And on passive gave us this opportunity, especially to fulfill our dreams, whatever it is, to fulfill our dreams, to speak in a lot of people's that everything. So just thanks to Asher for this opportunity, for also each and everyone. And literally, we are the women are the real architects of the country and the nation. We are going to represent this on passive. We are going to represent our Indian nation or our homes, anything. So yes, women are the warriors, and we are strong, and we are going to, break all the walls and defy the stereotypes. Thank you so much, ma'am. Rekha ma'am, over to you.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful sharing, and well said. So we will move on to Loreto.
Oh my God, I think the topic is such an intriguing topic, because I mean, over the years, let me just start by saying that over time, we realize that women are very productive, we're very industrious, and we can bring something out of nothing. And we can bring something out of nothing. If you give a woman groceries, she will turn it into like a full spread of dinner, right? So we can produce something out of nothing. And we are able to be multifaceted because we do everything from a relationship standpoint, right? So you look at it in a working environment. I was talking to a guy and I said, what gave value to your company? And he said, as soon as he started integrating women into the company, everything got better because people spoke more, because we are relationship orientated. We're not just, goals and everything. We also make sure that we form bonds and we form relationships. And he said for him, it was very important for women to be in leadership positions in his company, because that brought trust also between customers. Because, for us, we're not just saying, oh, it's about profit, profit, profit. We're saying, yes, it's about profit, but also it's about protecting our customers. It's about being honest. It's about, putting things into perspective and bringing right ethics. So it's it's a very wonderful topic. You also see it now with Dr. Soha. Her face in the leadership of On Passive makes a difference, and you see her impact as well in the company, right? So, but the other thing that I want to talk about is also as us as women, I want to talk about money literacy. We need to educate ourselves about money and learn the language of money in different aspects. Language of money, we can talk about, expenses, we talk about assets, we talk about liabilities, cash flow, and income. We have to now learn this language so that even in On Passive, we can be able to function fully. So, and as we learn the money language, also we can also learn about investment. What can we invest in? What are those investments that we can put our hands in? I mean, you look at stocks. From stocks, you go to you look at commodities, gold, silver, all those kind of things. We have to start educating ourselves more, because those businesses were mainly male orientated. There was a lot of males who were into trading, a lot of males are into commodities. So it's a high time that we as women, we get more involved in that. And that's what I want to do personally. I mean, I have a portfolio already with a certain portfolio. I have cryptocurrency and everything, but it didn't start from nothing. I started educating myself about cryptocurrency. I started educating myself about commodities, gold, and different things to say, okay, fine, if I invest in gold, what happens? And now the more you get into that, then you get more educated about that business to say, oh, well, there's also avenues of business in this aspect, because so some of these things are not obvious to us, or they were not given to us, or we were not taught about that kind of business, that you can actually invest in commodities, you can invest in oil, you can invest in so many things that are out there, but we are not introduced to it, or we don't know that those are also kind of businesses that we can get into. So as much as our business is On Passive, it will do us good also to check other avenues and build our portfolio as business women, and touch on other things that will also add value into society. Because if we invest in certain things, I'm interested in the reduction of world hunger. You won't know how to get rid of world hunger if you're not involved in things that will empower you to be able to do that. If all of us right now saying that we're going to start a rice business, we know that if we have rice, or you have rice, and Verona has something else, this one has something else, we go to a country, already are connected in our business to say, okay, Verona, you can provide rice in this area, and you, ma'am, you can provide something else in this area. You can bring oil because you're already in oil business, or you, ma'am, you can provide anything like fruits, vegetables. You know how to do import in terms of fruits and vegetables or whatever. But it's a high time for us to educate ourselves and try to find other avenues of business that will also add value into human life, right? So for me, it was also through connections to try and find out about other business that we don't necessarily have an inclination to, right? We are not taught that certain things can actually produce business, or they can bring income, or those things can help you. But the more you connect with people, like we are here today, we're getting connected now, we're trying to find out, okay, fine, as us as women in On Passive, what can we do? What are those network that we need to build a network and find out what can we do to expand ourselves, to go into different avenues that we didn't necessarily know about, and to educate ourselves and uplift one another, so we can go into different sectors of business as women. So it's just about education and empowering one another, drawing one another, lifting one another up to say, sis, you're making good money on Passive, or we're doing something on our Passive. Let's invest in this and make sure that as we invest in this, we're bringing value to human life. We're bringing something to human life. So it's just about connections and also education when we educate one another. So there's a lot that we can do as women, and and we women, we are also flexible. This is what I like. We are so flexible in everything that we do. We only don't think one way. We think in so many different ways, and it's an asset for us. It's a powerful asset to have as women. So I'm excited to see what we're gonna do in On Passive, and through our relationships. I'm interested to know what it is that we can do, because I know all of us here have skills. Some people have skills that they have not even used, or or thought that will bring some income. You know, there are women who know how to do hair. They never thought, okay, I can actually supply hair products, or I can do this, or I can, there's so many things that we can do. There are some people who are really good at cooking hair. You could be teaching on what is this at our teaching platform, right? So there's so many things, skills and different things that we can do and also turn into business, right? So it's just about empowering one another, and whatever that we already have, we can add on top of that for one another and pull each other and teach each other, and make something greater of ourselves. So I was really excited. So thank you for this opportunity to talk.
Wow, beautiful, 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 the thought that you have shared with all of us. I'm sure women are going to be empowered, because here we are in On Passive, the brand ambassadors, bringing not only our values, creating not only our values, but we are trying to empower each and every woman across the globe that they can become what they are and what they should be in future. Verona, beautiful Verona, over to you.
Wow, wow, wow. And that is how that is the reaction of women. Wow. That is the reaction when a woman show up. Wow. That is the reaction when a woman speaks. Wow. So as I listen to your beautiful sisters, wow. I think we had Sonia that says, wow, when we sign in. We need her back. We need that woman voice back, because wow is a signature. Wow is a full statement to us. It is the beginning of the word woman. So we need wow. You see, when we hear the word business, what is the first thought that we get when we hear the word business? That we own something. That is the first thought. Are you a business owner? You see, we want to hear that we own something. And that is correct. We should have the mentality to own something. And the first thing we should own is ourselves. Own the fact that who we are as women. Strong, productive, responsible, confident, our authentic self. Own our authentic self. Then we can add that to everything else. A business owner knows what it is to be a team player. A business owner knows what it is to be responsible. A business owner knows how to build strategic way. A business owner is not just one person. A business owner is a collective. It's a contribution. It's us working together. That is a business owner. A business owner is not just a title. A business owner is power. A business owner is a statement that when you show and say, I'm a business owner, it means something. Business owner work together as networking. But when you work networking, you build network. Many of us know that I came from a farmer's background. Yes. So I was born into the mindset to be responsible. I was born in the mindset to own something, to be responsible. I was born in the mindset to know what is it that I need to do and how is it that I need to show up. My mother never passed the 4th grade, and my father never passed the 6th grade. But they were business owners. See, it's not about the level of education. It's about the mindset. Many may make it to college, got degrees attached to their names. That doesn't make you a business owner. It's your mentality. I watched my mother put together things for the market. I watched my mother being the housewife. I watched my mother making sure that all of her children were in good standing. I watched my mother add on to her character. I watched everything that my mother did, how responsible she was for the household. And as a little girl, I wanted to grow up to be like my mother. As a little girl, I wanted to have just that drive that she had, to be just like her. But you don't be like somebody else. You don't be like the next business owner. You be yourself. You learn the lessons. You watch and learn. And that's what is a business owner. We as women were already created with this. It is already in our DNA. The moment we were born, it is already stamped in our DNA to be responsible, to have compassion, to be a great listener. Because it's very important as a business owner that we know how to listen. As we are now in this kind of business, because I listen to all the other sisters, that we own something. We have businesses. But now here is another one added on to us. And passive. And passive is another one. But it's not only unpassive got businesses in just this one company. Each product is a business. So in as much as we own something, let us put our mind into the place of owning many things, because we have the capacity to expand. We have the capacity to learn. We have the capacity to put our potential to that place to say that we are great leaders. We as women are stronger together. So as we work together, let us remember it is networking to become net workers. And that will build our net worth. So let us take into consideration those three words. We were born with life in our belly, and we were born to give life. As you can see, our great CEO is here. So because he's here, he came from a woman, and that woman was responsible enough to raise a CEO so we can have this platform. Women of unpassive. All women of unpassive. Women listening to us know for sure that you were born to be not one business owner, but many business owners. Again, together, we are stronger. We can achieve more. I pass it over to my sister, Yana. Thank you.
Wow. I have to say, wow, wow, wow. Like Sister Verona said, I'm just honored to really be here. I really am. I was just trying to think about what am I going to talk about after everybody else talk about all these wonderful things, because for myself, I'm learning so much. Just this is more for me a learning experience to listen to all of you, because not only we come from all different backgrounds and countries and different, areas of life, but for me, myself, I have to say that I've just learned so much, just even from, I never really thought that I could be born to be getting into some kind of business, because I think when we hear the word business, we think it has to be something extra. It has to be something that, we need to have such a knowledge about, that if we don't know something, then we can't do it. And for me, myself, I've learned, I come from background when in socialism and communism, so business was no no option for anybody. There was no owner businesses. There was no family owned businesses, anything like that. But hearing every one of you just talking about just woman being born a business, I'm excited about it because that's something new to me. That's like a new revelation to me. And I'm going to take it in and I'm going to really run with it because I always thought, you know, coming from the background that I have, that there was no way for us to ever be where I am even today. So, you know, coming from that background, but, you know, for fast forward over the years, married my husband, and, you know, they do have a business background for the third generations of a dairy farmer. So I actually married into the business, but not past until past 6 years ago when we moved here to Georgia. We actually kind of took over the family business, me and my husband. So I had no idea what I was doing, but I've learned because I said, you know what, I'll be coming into this, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna put my mindset in a learning position. And I'm not gonna say, oh, I can't do it, or I can't do that. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna learn how to do these books. I'm gonna learn about computer work. I'm gonna learn about the assets. I'm gonna learn how to send invoices and things like that. So for me personally, I had to come out of the place and the mindset that sometimes we think as a woman, you know, like especially coming from the background that I did, that I really have no place or anything like that. But I've learned, you know, coming to the US where everything, you know, everybody says everybody comes here for their dream. And that was me when I first come here, but not necessarily until, you know, 10 years ago, I finally find myself and say, you know what? I can do some of the things if I put my mindset to it. And so, you know, married to my husband and coming into the business, even though it's a different type of business, but coming from, you know, learning on the background of the farming and the principles and the foundation of our fathers and the people who farm, that were their business. That was family business back in days. There was no computers or new technology and things like that. So it really, in each family, that was their own business. They were farming. They were learning how to plant, how to harvest, how to work hard to take that. And what did they have to do with it? They took what they had, their plants, their vegetables, or whatever it was, and they sell it, right? So there is the business. They sold it for something that they needed, the money to buy something else or to put something else. So I'm excited about this topic. I'm not sure if I'm too beneficial in that area, but I'm just excited to learn here. I'm really humble to learn from each and every one of you here because we each have gifts and talents and qualities. And for myself, even given the opportunity to be a business owner on Passive, I'm just excited about it. I'm thrilled. I'm learning. I didn't have to. I could have a mindset. I don't know anything about Passive. I could have let it go. But I decided that it's time for us women to step up to the plate, to say, even though I do not know much about this, but I'm willing to learn. And I'm willing to learn and get this knowledge in here because I believe that if we put our mindset to anything, we can learn anything and everything. And for myself, I can tell you that I did not know anything about farming. I got into it. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. But now, looking 6 years back, I was like, how did I do it? But I had to start somewhere. And that's with your mindset and with your heart, put it in the right place. So, you know, I might be a woman, but I can do as much as just, and I can come along and learn anything and everything. Because like everybody says on this platform, we were born to be multitaskers already. because we are wives, we are mothers, we are friends, and all these things. We can cook and clean, and next thing we can go and do that, and we just multitask. That's what we were born to do. So for me, I had to gain that confidence. And I'm so grateful that I've learned from so many different, even women throughout my life that was placed in my life to gain that confidence, to even be here on this platform, to be confident. And I'm still learning how to be a businesswoman. And it's a beautiful thing, and it's a humbling thing for me. So I want to thank you, all of you. I love you all. You are all beautiful businesswomen. I can't wait to see what is coming next for all of us. And I'm thankful to Unpassive. And I can't wait to see where we all gonna just bloom and blossom into these beautiful, beautiful, wonderful flowers at the end of our journey as we continue together. So thank you. And I will pass it over to whoever didn't speak yet. I think maybe Neera. Maybe Neera might be the last one. I don't know. Thank you all.
Yes, we have Neera as well, but wow. Yana, I would like to say one thing before we pass on the mic, that learning, we all are learning together. And that's what is the business, because we have to learn what Unpassive is. And being the brand ambassadors, taking that courage that we will learn and we will deliver the best to our Unpassive, being the brand ambassador. This is the greatest feeling that we all are carrying today in everybody's heart, because today is the 7th of January. And I am sure that everybody has gone through the back office. We are on the Super 2023, and we will have some magnificent news. Before that, we will also have the projection in Burj Khalifa. So waiting for the best today. Moving on to Hawa. We do have Hawa as well.
Thank you, Rekha. Thank you, beautiful ladies, because it's our souls, our hearts that are beautiful, and it's showing. I'm very, very happy and delighted and honored to be here today. And I'm sorry for my for catching up right now due to some connection issues. In Africa, it's not that easy. But the most important thing is to be part of it. I came late. I heard our powerful Verona. Oh my God, what a powerful speech. And then I heard Jana also. But we feel the same, all of us. As Jana said, right now, we are born to be multitaskers as women. And we are more than half of the population of the planet. Wherever you go, you have more women than men. And even in my country, usually women were the spearhead, because even in inheritance, you have to, you heritate from your uncle, because your uncle and your mom, they had the same mom. They came from the same womb. You see how powerful it is. But after that, time has changed, and the interaction between planets, etc., and continents, and things changed. But we are not behind. We are ahead. We have been ahead. We stay ahead. And the ASH is giving us this opportunity. You see the role that he's giving to women. It's unbelievable. Have you ever seen a company where women are ahead? To me, I've never seen that. It's something unique because of our uniqueness. We're not dumb, we are smart, and we have something to give. We were not asked to give it. Now we are asked to give it. I'm gonna spare you my background, because if you want to move forward, you have to forget your personal history. Because in your personal history, you have things to blame, you have things you don't like, and you think that whatever happens to you, it's due to other people. Maybe, but remember what I said last time, the C between the B and the T. I choose to move forward, to participate, to write down a new page of history. That's why I forgot my personal history. I have a very rich history. But the only thing that I have to tell you that I came from a polygamous family. You can imagine my mother was the second wife of my father, and there was the first and the third. You imagine how many kids? Living with my uncle, the elder brother of my father, who had 4 wives, and the younger brother of my father, who had 3 wives. You imagine. But what I learned out of it is to share, is to be open-minded. And I forgot about what the negative thing. Wherever you go, there are positive and negative things. But me, I try just to remember what is positive, what makes me stronger. They say, there is a say in French, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So that made me stronger. I am a conference interpreter because I speak almost 7 languages. Tori Hindi aati hai. So you see, and I do interpretation and all that because we have it in our DNA, this multitasking. If you have to be a conference interpreter, you have to be very smart in terms of multitasking, because when you were listening to the speaker, he doesn't care about you. He doesn't know you were listening to him. He moves forward and you write down what he says and you speak at the same time. If you were doing simultaneous, you can't say, hey, stop. Huh? What did you say? No, he can't even hear you. You see, that's what we're doing. We move forward. That means we have business in our DNA. Okay, we are multitasking. So what? If you're multitasking and you stay at home, it's not useful. If you are multitasking, it has to be for the service of something. Okay, we take care of our families, but we have, all of us, we have 24 hours. Each and everyone has 24 hours. What you make out of those 24 hours is what is make the difference now and even for the future. So we use those 24 hours to do things. We came from different horizons. God knows what we dealt with. In third world countries, you can imagine what we are dealing with. Whatever happens out of our continent is impacting our life badly. Even the Ukraine war, we are not related to this war, but it is, it has consequences that are very difficult for us. But we are used to that. We've been colonized, we underwent slavery, we've been killed, we've been brought everywhere, but as I say, African people are very stubborn. We are here and we are moving because we learned from the lessons, and the women are heading everything. Now, even in our parliament, we have almost 50-50 because women are powerful. United Nations, go there and see. Whatever project that is moving, it is led by women. Men, when they get the money, I'm sorry, they buy wives. That's the way I call it. Because having several wives is like going and buy them to the supermarket. You know what I mean? Okay, let's laugh a little bit. But when a woman has money, she cares about the children. She cares about the household. She cares about the environment. Here in Senegal, women, they do piggy banks. They come and they arrange their environment because there is polluted water. It's not good for their children. The children are going to get sick. And when they're sick, who's taking them to hospital? Women. So we care more about what's happening than men. They say, oh, your child is this, your child. If something is not working, it's your child. If the child becomes famous, it's our child. Even the neighborhood, our child. You see? But if it's not good, your child. You, the mother. You didn't do that child alone. It doesn't happen like that. So this business that we have in On Passive is just helping us to thrive because we know how to do it. But I agree with Jaina, I agree with everybody. You know what is the most important thing is to have a learning attitude. A learning attitude is a must. Because if you close your head, you say, I know everything, you're gonna be left behind. Learning attitude is very important. And we have the tools, we have people that are committed in helping us. So what do we need else? 2023 is our year. And get ready, women. I'm sure you are ready. Let's move and shine and lift humanity. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. This is going to get viral. Wow, wow, wow. We women are stronger together. Yes, so very well said. And how I really, really, I was thinking, I mean, these words came into my mind. People do say that when you do something good, when your children does something good, it's it's father's son or father's daughter. But when something bad has been happening, it's mother's fault. Moving on to Neera now. Yes, Neera, over to you.
Yes. Wow. Exactly. I am also going to say wow, wow, wow. Really, we women to all women, basically the wow movement. As Verona says, wow, 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 yes. We also, everyone will say every time, anywhere, everywhere, wow, wow, wow. Seek to learn and grow. There is no doubting that the strength of a woman comes from her womanhood, basically. I think so. The innate quality of endurance and empathy, creativity and tolerance, dignity, gentleness, even kindness and integrity, among others, the naturally come to women make from their naturally womanhood. I think so, personally. नो अभी मैं हिंदी में एक चीज कहना चाहूंगी कि हम सब जो वुमेन्स हैं बेसिकली जैसे आम जैसे देखा जाए तो मल्टीटास्कर का नाम तो हमें दे दिया गया है क्योंकि हम वाकई मल्टीटास्कर होती हैं हम हर रिश्ता भी अपना बिजनेस भी अपना घर भी अपनी जॉब भी बहुत बखूबी निभाते हैं और मैं तो एक चीज कहती हूँ कि चाहे व्यवसाय छोटा हो बड़ा हो कोई कॉर्पोरेट हाउस हो कहीं पे भी हो तो जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन जितनी स्ट्रांगली जो स्ट्रेंथ से अगर वुमेन संभाल सकती है ना आई थिंक सो शायद इतना कोई और संभाल सकता है तो मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी कि एक जैसे हाई सेल्फ एस्टीम और जो कॉन्फिडेंस कैरी करने वाली एक वुमेन ही होती है वुमेन बिजनेस इसलिए अच्छी तरह से संभाल पाती है और मैं बोलती हूँ कि हम कितने खुशकिस्मत बिजनेस वुमेन हैं क्योंकि हमें ऑन पैसिव जैसा बिजनेस हम उसके ऑनर हैं मेरा भी बचपन से एक ये चीज थी कि काश मैं एक वुमेन बिजनेस वुमेन होती मैं एक बिजनेस एम्पायर मेरा होता मैं एक बिजनेस टाइकून कहलवाती लेकिन मेरे बस में वो नहीं था लेकिन आज अपने आप को बहुत खुशनसीब फील करती हूँ कि यस वो जो मेरा सपना कभी कहीं दब गया था वो ऑन पैसिव की वजह से वो सपना जो है बाहर आ चुका है क्योंकि बेसिकली हमारा जो राइट होता है किसी चीज को ड्रीम करना और उसको अचीव करना अपने गोल्स को पाना वो हमारी चाहे कितनी भी हर्डल्स क्यों ना हो लेकिन हमें उससे उभर के उसको पाने में उसकी सफलता प्राप्त करने में जो मजा है ना वो कहीं नहीं। तो सल्यूट है ऐश मुफारे सर को, हेड्स ऑफ है ऐश मुफारे सर को, जिन्होंने हमें ये अपॉर्चुनिटी सब वुमेन को दी है। क्योंकि ये वुमेन जो है ना, ये आम वुमेन्स नहीं होने वाली हैं। हम लोग जो है पूरे वर्ल्ड को, पूरे यूनिवर्स को जो है चेंज करने वाले हैं। ये स्ट्रेंथ जो हमें मिली है ऑन पैसिव की, इससे हम वो करने जा रहे हैं जिसको हम वाकई कहने वाले हैं, अभी से कह रहे हैं, वाओ वाओ वाओ। रियली हम लोग जो है आने वाले टाइम पे वो सब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज अपनी करने वाले हैं, जिससे कि हम लोगों को अपलिफ्ट करने वाले हैं पॉजिटिविटी से। एंड मैं मतलब सच में जब हम अभी अपनी इसके लिए बात कर रहे हैं ना, तो मेरे पास अभी वर्ड्स की कमी पड़ रही है कि कैसे हम अपने आप को और भी बढ़िया बनाने वाले हैं। अभी हम कहाँ पे हैं और आगे लर्निंग एटीट्यूड हमारा सबका है और आगे जो है ऐसा ही रहना चाहिए। और आज तो और भी उतावलापन हो रहा है, क्योंकि आज हमारा वो दिन फिर से है। आज फिर सैटरडे, आज फिर से हमारे बुर्ज खलीफा में। खुद सोचिए कि आज कितने फकर से हम कह सकते हैं, वी आर ऑनर वी ऑफ ऑन पैसिव। हम ब्रांड एम्बेसडर हैं ऑन पैसिव के। हमारे अपने बुर्ज खलीफा में हमारे अपने ऑफिसेज हैं। हम कितने कॉन्फिडेंटली और कितनी खुशी से ये कह सकते हैं। क्या हम पहले ये चीज किसी और जगह पे ऐसे कहने लायक थे? आज हमें हर किसी को ऑन पैसिव में ऐश मुफारे सर ने ये हक दिया है, जिससे हम ये कह सकते हैं, यस। कहते हैं ना, हम इस टाइम क्यों कहते हैं वी आर सो इन इट टू विन इट? क्यों है इन इट टू विन इट? क्योंकि ये है, हम बन चुके हैं वो बिजनेस जो कहते हैं ना, एम्पायर जो हमारा अभी खड़ा हो चुका है। एक वुमेन का हमारा अपना बिजनेस है। तो मैं कहती हूँ कि आज का दिन भी हमारे लिए बहुत खुश नसीब दिन है। हम सब जो हैं आज का भी वेबिनार देखेंगे, बुर्ज खलीफा में खुद अपनी आंखों से कुछ होते हुए देखने वाले हैं और बहुत सारी और चीजें भी सुनने वाले हैं। बहुत जल्दी पास आ रहा वो टाइम। ऐश मुफारे सर कहते हैं ना, योर ईयर्स विल पॉप अप, और वो दिन अब बहुत पास है। यस, वाह वाह वाह। मैं यही से अपना ये एंड करूंगी अपनी बात से, और ओवर टू रेखा मैम। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Rekha Martia ji, over to you.
Hi everyone.
And before she starts, she has won a women forum for encouraging women. She runs university where she gives, she has given many free education to many students, and they are pursuing either maybe they want to be doctors and engineers, and she's helping them out. So thank you so much for being with us today, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Rekha ji. You've given me a chance to talk. These all beautiful ladies. I don't know them, who they are, but I think they are my family members. Just because of On Passive, I think they are my family member. They are my sisters. Maybe whatever they are thinking, but I am thinking they are my sisters. They all are my sisters, and I want to know their business, their all things. I wanted to know. I wanted to meet physically with them, talk to them, and play with them, and do business with them, because we all are stronger. We all are strong because of On Passive now. And before that, what we did, whatever, I don't know, because I was little late. I joined late, so I don't know. I just listened to ladies and Neera ji only. So I listened one African ma'am, I don't know her name, Hawaii maybe, or I don't know Rekha ji name, but so proud of them. Wow. Virona also I listened, half of little I listened, but I learned so many things from these ladies. I wanted to learn actually with them, and I want to do business with them also. So today I just want to listen and learn from your side, my sister's side. And next, I wanted to tell my story, and I want to give them what they want actually. I just listen little about this. Just before Neeraji, who was she from Africa, maybe. I don't know her name.
From Hawa, I believe.
She was Hawa. Hawa,
Ha.
yes.
She knows
Yes.
Hindi as well, yes.
So she talked, yeah. So I proud myself. I have this type of female, my friends, my sisters. I'm very proud of you also, Neeraji also, and all my sisters. So for today, this is my side, and I want to learn from you, all my beautiful sisters, and I want to do business with all of you. I invite you in India. Please come. Please visit our country. Come to us. We will enjoy here also. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. And yes, Verona and I have already planned.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, we would have a wonderful time in India, and I'm sure Yasmin and there is my beautiful Amina. Yes, we all have already decided that we will be meeting very soon in India. Yes,
Okay.
and we'll have a wonderful time because we are into On Passive and we are brand ambassadors and everything is possible for us.
Yeah.
I have a dream, if I am allowed to share it here, that
Sure.
I would love to have my breakfast in one part of the world, have my lunch in other part of the world, and have my dinner in the other part of the world, but we will be together with someone or the other with brand ambassadors worldwide, right? That's the dream I have started dreaming in a couple of days because we are women and we are on passive, we in women, and we have the best business.
It is
we
really
hold the best business
come
in
true.
the world.
It is possible today. You can do this thing all.
Yes.
You will.
So yes, and now before we end, I would like to share only one thing, that we women, we know how to create wonders and genius things from the waste, which people call it's waste, let's throw it. But we women know how to create wonders from that waste, and we can generate money and revenue for not only us, but now being the brand ambassadors of On Passive, we are going to generate revenue for the world and to bring the best place to live on this universe. That's what I believe, because the vision is very strong. And with this vision, we all, the beautiful souls, the beautiful women, come up because now you need to know what your value is in On Passive. You are a businesswoman and you are going to create wonders with your own business because this is yours and it has been gifted by one and only Mr. Ash Mufareh. This I always do because this is for victory. And I never want myself to forget where I stand. And I want every single woman to stand up to speak for themselves, because we are moving on from we women to oh women. That is our destiny. A beautiful place built for all the women. And if we as brand ambassadors, women, we do not understand our value, how are we going to create value for the customers and the resellers in the coming time, in the coming future? Build your future, starting with yourself, and then we will build the future of the world for the generations to come. I have Vasvi who wants to speak something out. So over to you, Vasvi.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. And literally, wow for today's session. And rightly said, Rekha ma'am, this wow is going to be famous just like fire. And yes. And one thing I would like to say that yes, women are confident, strong, powerful, multitasking. And yes, I think women have that ability to do each and everything in such a positive way that it leads others, so many people to join us. Every woman have that ability that she always do everything in such a positive way that she is going to lead others, and she wants others also to win. She has that ability. And yes, I'm learning from all of you a lot. And literally, yes, I'm the younger one, but still I have learned a lot from all of you. One message I would like to convey to all the women out there, that be confident. Don't let any others' opinion change or move you, because or change your mind that you can't do anything. Be confident, be you. Trust yourself, trust your vision, and do not let that, just be yourself, because you can be best on the way you are. Because if you will be the first rate version of yourself, don't think that I have to, rather than being the second rate version of anyone else, be the first rate version of yourself and stay in the present. Because if you will stress about the future, you will not be able to perform best. Okay, stay in present, forget about past, the mistakes, as it is a new year. Yeah, so this is just like a blank book. We have to fill it with the positive things and with the confidence. With that, we all have that willpower, all the women do. And forget about the mistakes you have done in past. Think about thinking about the future is good, but taking stress about the future is what is going to happen. So don't do that. Being present, be yourself, then only you can do the best out there. Yes, ma'am. Now I am having so many thoughts to say, so over to you.
Thank you so much. She is the youngest between us, okay, among us, and she's 17. Being at this age, our future is bright. Our future, our generation is going to make difference. That's for sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. We had the best, I believe, one of the best sessions in We Women to O Women. And yes, create your values. Whosoever are watching us, do like, do comment, and let us know what if you would like to have any topics that you would like us to discuss on this platform to empower our beautiful soul, our girls, our women, so that we can create the best world for ourselves. Yes, it's time to enjoy the projection which is on Burj Khalifa. We will call it a day. We will say goodbye today, but coming back the next Saturday with a beautiful topic once again on this platform. In case if you would like, is it clear now? Am I audible?
Now it's okay.
Yeah. So yes, we will end as if for today. We will bring one beautiful topic again with beautiful faces and beautiful souls next week. Same day, that is on Saturday. We Women to O Women. Thank you, everyone. Nobody would be able to bound us, because boundaries are here for On Passive to be together. We are stronger together. Yes. Wow, wow, wow. And thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye, everyone, for today. We are so in it to win it.
We are so in it to win it. Rekha ma'am, at last, I just want to hear from Loreto ma'am. In it to win it. Why?
Yeah, in it to win it. And please do not forget to subscribe our channel. Please subscribe our channel. This is our YouTube. Please subscribe our channel. Thank you.
We are going to reach out to 1 billion hearts very soon. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes.
Loreto ma'am, please. In it to
win it.
In it to win it.
To win it.
In it to win it. In it to win it.
Okay, bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye, guys. See you very soon.
See you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.
Enjoy the show.